औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वाहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Assalamu alaikum everyone. Okay, now today we are going to solve this flow chart, and we will write this answer over here. Complete the trace table for marks input data. These are the inputs for the marks, and we need to fill this trace table. Date carry 4 marks, and May June 2019, paper 22, course code is 2210. 22 is the code. Okay, let's start. Okay, this flow chart inputs the marks gained in an examination. An input of -1 ends the routine. It means that when we will enter -1 over here, then it will do what? It will stop the execution of this flow chart and it will give you output over here. So let's take a start. We need to use these inputs. So first we are having over here oval. It is used to start and end the flow chart. One oval is over here, another one is over here, start and end, and then here is a parallelogram, and parallelogram is used to take input, and I have just skipped this. And here is what it's a rectangle box, and rectangle box shows that the process, it is known as process block, where we will do all the calculation and processing. And here is used, this one parallelogram is used to take input or just print the output. Can you see over here? It's a parallelogram over here printing the just output, and here we are taking as input. Now, and this one is called what? It's called conditional statement. If else condition, it will give you it will take one possible input and give you how many possible output, one possible output, but by after getting the making the decision, it will give you output in the form of yes or no. If condition is true, then it will go in this block, and if in condition it will not satisfy the condition, then it will go down in the no block. Okay, diamond block, it is known as diamond block. And then again here distinction, and it's process block, and then it will go up over here, and here is the counter, and total is, and it is totaling over here, total plus marks. Okay, let's take a start. So first we need to do what? Start and then jump into this blocks quickly, and these arrows are shows the flow of the data. It's going downward. Now here total is 0, total is what? Variable. Count is variable, distinction is a variable, and using these arrows as assignment operator, we are assigning these 0 values to these variables. So let's first of all let's insert these zeros to in these variable using this flow chart trace table. Okay, let's write here 0 0. Total is 0, count is 0, and distinction is 0. So just write over here. Total is 0, and then count is 0. Just click here. And then distinction is 0. That's it. Okay, first step done. Okay, now after that we will jump into the next block, and it is taking input from the marks. Marks is a variable, input marks, so we are taking input from the user. So input is over here is what? Complete the trace table for the marks input data. Marks input is what? 50. So first we will write 50 over here. Done. Okay, now next thing is we will, after taking the input 50 done, now jump towards the decision block, diamond block. Is marks is equal to -1. So let's check what is marks. Marks is what? 50. 50 is not equal to -1, so it's a no, it's not yes, no. Then we will go here and then check over here, is marks is greater than or equal to, is a comparison operator, is comparing these two and making decision over here. Is marks is greater than or equal to 80. So 50 is not greater than 80. The second one, check the second condition, 50 is equal to 80, no. Then again we will go which side, not this one, or no over here, it will go over here and then go up. Then again count is equal to what? Initially we are having 0 in the count, so count plus 1, it's the counter over here. so it will increment it by 1. Just click here and just write here 1, because 0 plus 1 will give you 0 over here. 0 plus 1 is update the value, counter value. Now we'll get 1 over here. Now totaling, what we are having in total, initially in total we are having 0 0 and 0 plus marks. In marks we are having 50. 0 plus 50 will give you 50, and then we will, after adding this, we will store in which variable? In total variable. So now we are going to update this 50 variable, this total, with after addition 50. Okay, now next step, now we will go up and again take the input, and that's how you can repeat this whole process. Now I'm going to take another input. So next input is what? Is 70. So write 70 over here. I'm going to put tick mark over here because I have done this. Now I'm working on this one. Okay, 70. So let's check 70. Is marks 70 is equal to -1? No. Again jump over here. Is marks, in marks we are having what? 70. Marks is a variable, and current value is now 70. 70 is greater than 80? No. 70 is equal to 80? No, it's not equal to 80. Then it will go in this no block, and then again update this counter. So right now we are having in a counter 1. So 1 plus 1 will give you 2. So I'm going to update this one, and then 1 plus 1 2, and it will store here in this count variable again. So just write over here 2, and now next one is what? Total. In total right now we are having 50 value. 50 plus 70, 50 plus 70 will give you 120. So, and it will again back store in which? In total variable. So just write here 120. 50 plus 70 will give you 120. Then again go back again, take next input. So this time I'm going to take this one, 65. Let's write here 65. Okay ji, now 65. Now we are having here 65. Now 65, check 65. 65 is equal to -1? No. Then again 65 is greater than 80? No. Is equal to 80? No. 65 is not is equal to 80. Then again go back over here, then count plus 1. In count right now we are having 2. So 2 plus 1 will give you 3, and again update this counter variable over here. Just write 3 over here, and then again now total. In total right now we are having 120. 120 plus 65 will give you what? Because here marks is 65 and total is what? It's 120. So I'm going to write over here what? 120 plus 65 will give me what? 185. 185. Okay, now again it will take the next input. So next input is what? Next input is 30. So now 30. So let me write 30 over here, because I'm going to store that 30 in the marks variable here. Okay, now I'll move towards the next block. 30 is equal to -1? No. Again just it will follow this direction. And now check another condition, diamond block. If 30 is greater than marks, in marks we are 30. We are what we have stored 30. 30 is greater than 80? No. 30 is equal to 80? No. Again it will go here in this block, and then again update this counter variable. So right now 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1 we will write over here 4. Again it's updated 4, and again now I'm going to calculate the total. Okay, 85, 185. Initial value of this total is what? 185. 185 plus 30, it will give me what? 185 plus 30, okay ji, 185 plus 30, 20, 210, 100, 210. Let me check. 185 plus 30 is 215. Yes, 215. So now again I'm going to check another input. Now take another input. When it will go over here, then take again input over here, marks. So next input is 95. Okay, 95. So now I'm going to write here 95 and 95, 95. So 95 is equal to -1. No, again now it will go here. Then 95 is greater than 85, 80. Yes, now 95 is greater than 80, so it will go for the display yes block. It's yes now. Now distinction is what? In distinction earlier were having 0 here till 0 here, so 0 plus 1. Now we are updating this variable distinction, so just write here 0 plus 1 will give you 1 over here, and again it will store here 0 plus 1, 1, and then again you need to store here in this variable. Again go back and counter is updated, same process. 4 plus 1 give you 5. Okay, now calculate the total. 215 plus 95, 215 plus 95, because in our total last value was what? 215, 215, and 215 plus 95 gives us what? 310. Right here. Okay, now again it will go for the another input. So another input is what? 50. Here's another input 50. So let me write 50 over here. In marks, update this one, write 50. Okay, now check again. Input marks we are having what? 50 now. So 50 is equal to -1. No. Again 50 is greater than 80. No. 50 is equal to 80. No. Then now go here, update the counter, and then calculate the total. In counter, first value is what? 5 plus 1, 6, and now total 315 plus 50. It's what? 50, 360, 310 plus this one was what? 215 plus 95, it's 310. So let me update this one. It was 310, and now 310 plus 50 will give me what? Here we will get 360. 360. Done. Okay, now again we'll go up. Okay, again we'll take the next input. Next input is what? Next input is, we'll go up over here and take next input. Next input is what? 55. So let me write here 55. 55 done. Okay, now go for the next one. Okay, now check. 55 is equal to -1. No. 55 is greater than 80. No. 55 is equal to 80. No. Again go to no block. Again update the counter. So now this time 6 plus 1 gives us 7 over here. and now calculate the total. So 360 plus 55, 360 plus 55. Okay जी, 360 plus 55, 360 plus 55, 400 and what? It's 400 and 415. 415. Okay, now again take the next input. Okay, after adding this, now take input marks. Marks is what? 85. Next input is what? 85. So 85 is equal to -1. No. 85 is greater than 80. Yes. It is greater than 80. 85 is greater than 80. So I haven't written over here 80. So let me write first 85. Mistake here. First input, I have taken input over here, so you need to write this input in this column. So just quickly write 85. Okay, 85. Okay, 85 is equal to -1. No. 85 is greater than 80. Yes. No. Distinction plus 1. Earlier in this distinction column we are having what? 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So let me update this over here. Done. Okay, now again go here, follow this way, follow this arrow. Okay, now update the counter. So counter plus 1 is what? Is 7 plus 1, 8. And now update the result total. Now calculate the total. 85 plus 450, 500. Just 500 right here, 500. Okay, 500. Okay, now again take the next input. The next input is 65, and update this column over here, marks column. Write 65 over here. Okay, now again go in this blocks. If 65 is equal to -1, no, because marks input is what? 65. Okay, so 65 is equal to -1. No. 65 is greater than 80. No. 65 is equal to 80. No. Again go here, update the counter quickly. So in counter we are having over here 8. So 8 plus 1, 9. And now let's calculate this total. 500 plus 65, 565. So let me write here 565. After adding 500 plus 65, and then again store the result in this total variable. Now again take the next input. Next input is 35. Put a tick mark over here. Now I'm going to pick 35. Just write 35 over here. Done. Okay, now check 35. 35 is equal to -1. No. 35 is greater than 80. No. 35 is equal to 80. No. Again update the counter and calculate what? Total. So counter is what? It's right here, 10. 9 plus 1, 10. And then now total. So 565 plus 35. So it's what? Total is 600. Okay G. Now last line. Okay G. Now here is what? -1. Now next input it will go here and take the next input. Next input is what? -1. Can you see over here? An input of -1 ends the routine. Okay, it will end this whole process. So let me pick this -1. So let me write over here -1. Update the column, this one. So right here -1. -1. Okay, now we are having -1 over here. Okay, let's check. Input marks -1. Is marks is equal to -1? Yes, marks is equal to -1. So we will go where? In yes block here. Now output, print it, print the result. Number of distinction, whatever comes in these double quotation, you need to write as it is, and then print after comma distinction, then output average marks total divided by count. So let me write here first, here result. Okay, number of distinction as it is, because whatever you write within the double quotation, it will print as it is, and then it will print the result. Distinction, in distinction we are having what, its last updated value is 2, sorry, so let me write here 2. Okay, the next one, okay, and then average marks, so write average marks, okay, average marks space, so total is what, 600 divided by count, so this one we will get what, 60, and here is our final result. Here is the output. That's how you can solve any flowchart. If you have any question or query, you can ask, and you can write in the comment area. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Allah Hafiz.